On today's episode, I go for a swim, help a knight, and once again fight my way through Ohio.
I don't have time to chat right now. My first responsibility is to the with an open... I don't... Take care.
Greetings, Evoker.
Have you noticed a change in the well water recently?
What is it, associate? Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me? Very well. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall. You will retrieve this ring for me. Should you manage to do so, I shall consider sending a recommendation to the university. The well is locked, so you'll need the key. Dietzen should have a copy of it. I don't know where it came from, but a mysterious... Beak.
I had no
Take care.
idea.
Sure.
There are some quality books at Mach-Naz.
I'm Dietzen, magician. We can talk, so long as Falkar is out of earshot. He gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again. I'm reasonably sure there's a connection, but I can't prove it. Do be careful. I'd hate to lose another useful associate. Here's the key, and something extra. I don't know if it will be of use to you, and if you find out anything about what happened to...
He knows a lot about running his store.
What is it?
Hello again, Mother Sarah.
Yes?
How do you do?
I'm afraid some things have happened while you've been gone, Associate. It may affect your recommendation. Oh, just drop it anywhere. I don't think he really cared about it. I think it was some sort of... I'll admit, it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone, and after you'd left to go after that ring, well... I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falkar. I was worried about you and angry about Vidkun, so I confronted Falkar directly. He was furious when I told him I'd helped you, and then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out. I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should go look and see if he did write. You should check his room in the living quarters. If you see the note or anything else on you... It's such a Good day.
Hello!
Well met.
What's new with you?
I saw some mud crabs by the water recently. I steered clear of them.
Disgusting creatures. I hope never to see another.
Take care.
Be seeing you.
I'm Magician Orantor of the Mages Guild. Falkar gives out the strangest assignments sometimes. Farewell.
Hail.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
What do you want? Let's do business.
Greetings to you.
I've heard that Naspia Cosma would...
Annoying creature. Getting tired. I'd advise you to keep... Haven't you heard about these gates to... Well, then you know what they're capable of producing. Although not... About 2 days ago, Count Indaris' son, Farwill, entered the Oblivion Gate with 6 other men. We haven't heard from them since then. The Count fears the worst, and has posted guards here so we can watch and see if anyone comes back out. And so far, nothing. At this point, Count Indaris is offering a reward for the recovery of his son from inside the gate, or confirmed news of his demise. If you find him, or the rest of the Knights of the Thorn, get them out of there. I'm sure the Count would also be pleased if the gate was closed. New to these parts, eh? The Knights of the Thorn are a bunch of rabble who fancy themselves true knights. They make grand boasts and talk a good talk, but that's all they... I hate to speak ill of them, as some... It's tolerated because Farwill is the Count's son, plain and simple. He has the power and the coin to put it all together. Most of the time, they lounge around the tavern drinking and making up stories of epic battles with impossible odds. It's all garbage. They never patrol. They never help fight off the occasional bandit that slips into the city. How brash child. Now look what he's gotten himself into.
It's about time someone got here. What took you so long? We are knights sworn to uphold the laws of Cheydinhal. We fear no being, and we strike fast and true as lightning. Many wish to join our ranks, as we are of the highest echelon. Only a select few may join the finest force ever to grace the lands of Cyrodiil. Until now, we numbered only 7, but attacked like a regiment. Our enemies quake at our approach and falter at our charge. Huzzah! I set out with the rest of the knights to dispatch this blemish on the face of our fine world. When we arrived, we were overwhelmed. I myself was able to kill perhaps 2 score of them, but they just kept coming. Only Bremen and I remain alive. However, with you here now, we can take the sigil stone from that citadel and complete our quest for the good of all Cheydinhal. Huzzah! Are you mad? A Knight of the Thorn never returns home until the mission is done. It's our way. Now, in my father's name, as Count Indorus of Cheydinhal, I order you to lead me to that sigil stone. I suggest we use the Raymond sweep formation. You'll assault, and we'll guard the rear flank. Onward and upward! Huzzah! The sigil stone for this Oblivion Gate is the key. The path is yours.
Even if Farwheel doesn't say it, don't judge Farwheel too harshly. Most of what he says is fabricated. But he's young, and therefore quite brash and inexperienced. All he wants to do is please his father. I've known him since he was a lad, and fighting to defend Cheydinhal is in his heart. I just wish his heart was bigger than his hubris. I'm sure you wish to hear the real story. Not long after the gate opened, Farwell decided an assault was in order. We charged inside and promptly met resistance. 3 of us were cut down in the first wave. We pressed on at Farwell's behest. At the base of the citadel, we met a larger second wave of foes. We lost 2 more in that skirmish, as well as Farwell and I being wounded badly. It was at this point we considered retreat. We found the way back blocked by more Daedra, so we were stuck here until rescued by you. Had we brought a city watch contingent, we might have taken the sigil stone with minimal losses. Instead, Farwell wanted to prove his point. The City Watch and the Knights of the Thorn are always at odds. They think we don't have what it takes, and Farwell wanted to show them. Perhaps we're all to blame, but that's not important right now. We must complete our journey and get that stone. Please, help us. Let's keep moving.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm! Am I supposed to be impressed?
You're pathetic.
Join.
All this. There isn't much more to... We should continue, for Farwell's sake. Aminus can answer any questions you may have. He should be resting. You've done it! But what of Farwill? Then it's a sad day in Cheydinhal. The knights were boastful louts, but they didn't deserve to be killed. I'll stay here and do a final sweep of the area. You're to report to the Count directly, as he wishes to speak with you. Cheydinhal will mourn his loss. It's a shame so many of the knights fell. I suppose it's a great relief. I think you should leave. Yes?
What is it,
Get out
Sarah?
of here!
I'm pleased to finally meet the savior of Cheydinhal, and although the death of Farwill saddens me, I know you did the best you could. I realize he was trying at times, and he spoke before he thought, but he was still my son, and I adored him greatly. I'm sure he was difficult to travel with, and I respect your patience. Whereas others would have left him to die, I'm sure you fought at his side. Your actions are duly noted, and your reward will be in gold. I thank you for your sympathy. You're truly a noble individual. Were you able to retrieve anything from him before Oblivion took him? Thank you. You are truly worthy of all the praise being given to you. I salute you. I'll keep the ring as a reminder of... On second thought, you keep it. You were the last to travel with him, and I feel you deserve... I won't take no for an answer. I thank you on behalf of all the citizens of... I will not forget your service to Cheydinhal. Closing the Oblivion Gate outside the city was a daring feat. I do not blame you for my son's death. He brought that upon himself, as hard as it is for a father to admit. Since the immediate threat to Cheydinhal is now... Yes, it's a fairly typical... Don't take too long. I'm saddened by the loss of... Take care.
Anytime now. What's new with you? Place say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of Imperial...
Good morning.
Fresh game.
Marius Caro, by grace of the Nine, Count Leowin. You are a stranger to me, but perhaps you would like to do a service for Count... Leowin is beset by enemies. The Empire does nothing to help us. Even before this crisis, I did not have enough men to patrol my borders. Now, Daedra are pouring out of an Oblivion Gate on our very doorstep. No, I don't have any men to spare. Bruma will have to look to its own defense. There's some folks causing trouble, that's for sure. Head over to the Five Claws Lodge. You'll see. I need your help. An orc named Mazoga here claims to be a knight, but will not reveal her business. Find out why she is here and report to me, and you will earn a reward suitable for those who serve Leowin. Prompt attention to this matter will be rewarded.